Hello, my name is Roy, and today I will tell you about the cultural heritages in my town. More specifically, the Mongchon Earth Castle and the Pungnap Earth Castle. These earth castles were in the possession of Baekje. At the time, there were three kingdoms in the Korean peninsula. Goguryeo in the north, Baekje in the west, and Shilla in the east. These three kingdoms fought with each other in order to gain more territory. It is estimated that these two earth castles were built between 0 AD to 200 AD. You might think that these earth walls are more weak than average rock walls, but it's the opposite. Earth walls are more stronger to attacks from enemies than rock walls. This is because people use a special technique to build this wall, earth walls. When people build earth walls, they first made wooden frames and they put dirt, gravel, sand between these wooden frames, which made it more harder to attack and prevented it from collapsing to the ground. And as I said, there were two earth castles, the Mongchon Earth Castle and the Pungnap Earth Castle. These two castles work together in a dual system. The Pungnap Earth Castle was used in daily life of the king, but when there was an invasion from other countries like Goguryeo, they fled to the Mongchon Earth Castle in order to defend the country. This was because the Mongchon Earth Castle was near and was more suited to defend the country. Also, a lot of relics were found in these castles. Such relics are earthware. There were various earthware from different countries, such as there were some from Baekje, some from Goguryeo, some from Shilla, and even some from China too. But these earth castles were built near to the Han River. The Han River was very important at the time. The Han River is located in the middle of the Korean peninsula, and there are three reasons why it's very important. One, it's more easier to trade to other countries if you have a river. Two, it is more easy to transport things from other parts of the country to the capital. And three, the soil and the land near the Han River is very fertile, so you can farm a lot more crops if you possess the Han River. The Baekje was the first ancient kingdom to possess the Han River, and it reached its golden age because of the Han River. But its golden age didn't last for eternity when Baekje started its downfall as Goguryeo started attacking Baekje and took the Han River. So Baekje had to change its capital from Seoul, the Han River, to Ungjin, and to the last capital, Sabi. now, but this precious earth castle that holds a lot of history and relics about Baekje was in danger of being demolished when a company started the construction of an apartment in 1995. They didn't know anything, but when they started to dig, they found relics from Baekje, but they tried to keep it a secret because they didn't want to give out the land. But some archaeologists found out about it, and they started to tell other people, and the company was no longer able to continue the construction of the apartment. The Pungnab Earth Castle and the Mongchon Earth Castle, the Pungnab Earth Castle gaining interest in the start of 1925. At the time, Korea was one of Japan's colony, and there was a big flood at the time, and lots of relics that were buried underground came out to the land. Such relics are, as I said, earthware. And it started gaining some interest as a castle. But the excavation started in 1964 when a university started excavation in 1960 excavation and found out relics. The big excavation started by the government started in the 1990s, and the excavation is even being continued to this day. Almost half of the excavation is done, and half is left. Anyways, as I said, they found lots of relics of Baekje. The Mongchon Earth Castle was found in the 88 Olympics when the government started the construction of the gym facility. And when they started digging, they found there were relics too. And they started excavation on the area, and they found out that it was the Mongchon Earth Castle. I hope you guys gain some interest about ancient Korean history from my video, and I will see you soon in another video. Goodbye.